What's up, fam? I got a good one for you, a kind of weird one. But why do we discuss politics on this channel? Well, we discuss politics because we want to make life better for people. We want to maximize well-being in society, and basically make life better for people. And politics is a great way to do that. But it's not the only way. So I do like to discuss other things that can also improve our lives. And since I'm making this at a little bit late for work, I'm supposed to be at a meeting at 7:30, which is crazy on a Saturday morning. I know, but there you go. Welcome to the car business. So, what's fresh on my mind is my dream last night, because I have the best dreams. Okay, so I'm not gonna I'm not here to tell you my dreams, because that might bore some of you. It might not. That's a pretty good freaking dream. But I wanted to talk about dreams, because we spend a third of our life sleeping. And my whole life, except for when I was very young, and I'll get into that in a second, I have been a very good dreamer, in that I never have nightmares. I never wake up terrified. I love dreaming, always have. I usually remember them, and sometimes I have lucid dreams where I can control it, which is phenomenal. It's like being in the Matrix, where you control your own environment. Very cool. And there's like 3 different areas that I think anybody can work on to improve their dreaming part of their life. And the big one for me happened when I was a child, so I was potentially had a much more, malleable brain. Things that happen to you when you're very young can have a lot more of an influence, a lot easier. But I do think if an adult worked on this, I suspect it would help as well. And that was when I was very young. I was like probably 7, 8, something like that. Maybe even younger. My older sister, who of course I looked up to at that age, loved to tell her dreams, and I always wanted to impress her by telling her my dreams. So I tried really hard to remember them, and that was a habit I built early. But I did used to have nightmares sometimes, like a lot of small kids do, that were terrifying. And I remember once she said something to the effect that it's your mind. Nothing can really hurt you in your own mind. Something to that effect. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, that's true. This is my imagination we're talking about. This is my mind. Like, it's kind of silly to think that anything in my own mind can actually hurt me. I control everything. And, since I was a kid, I just believed this. And since I believed it, it went deep into my subconscious. So even when I'm not lucid dreaming and I don't have direct control, the dream there's like a parameter, a guiding law that nothing I don't like can happen. So there's suspense. Like my dream today had basically a zombie Nazi SS general chasing me around this creepy 3-story mansion with ghosts and crap, and I didn't have a weapon, I couldn't kill it, and it sounds like a nightmare, right? But to me it was just like entertaining. It was like experiencing a high caliber game or video or something. And I don't remember at any point being like scared, and like terrified at least, maybe a little nervous. And every time I'd be like trapped, I'd find a way out, like even if it was smashing through the wall or something. So the point is, when you have this deep belief that it's your mind and you have control of it, nothing you don't want to happen can happen. Holy crap. Guy with the trailer almost took out this car in front of me. That was close. Anyway, when you have a belief that nothing can hurt you, and that you do have control of your dream, even when you don't have conscious control of your dream, your subconscious can take that and run with it. For instance, I've been in dreams where somebody I care about, like my wife or my brother or something, gets killed. And my brain's like, nope, that didn't happen. Rewind and like replays the scenario until we find a way to do it without him dying, right? It's like a time skill. I've had a lot of dreams like that. I've had dreams where there was a nuke going off, and I was able to rewind time about 30 seconds and kept trying to find scenarios, and it happened like 20 times. There's different scenarios until I finally found a way to stop it. So I'm pretty much out of time because, like I said, I'm a little bit late for my meeting. So that's the first one. I think anybody can work on this. This belief that it's your own mind, you have control over it, and nothing bad can happen in your mind. So I think with hypnotherapy, I could help any adult realize that, and if by focusing on it and believing it, you might be able to help yourself. Just to introduce the other ones, the second thing that can really kind of improve your dreaming life is learning to remember them. And you learn to remember them just by trying to every time you wake up, basically, and thinking about it before you go to sleep as well. And you know, it helps to take notes on whatever you can remember. It'll jog more memories. And if you make a habit out of trying to remember your dreams, then your brain's kind of like doing a better job of cataloging it as you dream, so that when you wake up, you have access to more of it. And the third thing, which is the coolest and takes the most work and doesn't happen all the time, even for me, is lucid dreaming. But that's freaking awesome and well worth the work. So anyway, I'm here at work, so I gotta go, but think about it, because if you can master the art of dreaming, your life's gonna be that much better, because it's so much better than any movie, any video game. I mean, you get to experience anything you want that you can't even imagine. There's no way I could experience some of the things I've experienced. I've been on alien battlefields and watched the moon explode, like all kinds of crazy stuff. I've been Superman, and I've flown. You name it, I've dreamed it. You name a genre, I've dreamed it, and it's freaking awesome. And I think it's something we can all work on to make our lives a little bit better. So anyway, thanks guys. Let me know your thoughts.